Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we have a Manassas campaign for you. Our first round is going to be the Crossley Creek, followed up by the Crecy's Cornfield. All C's in the letters today, or the titles today. But anyways, before we get into this, thank you to our YouTube members for the support. If you'd like to support, go beneath the video, hit the join button. By doing so, you can get a live stream of all the broadcasts we do with no ads. You can advertise your regiment in the bottom of our videos and get an additional broadcast per week. So, our regiments for today: on the CSA side, you have Sussex Brigade, 4th Rhode Island, 5th New Hampshire, 10th Tennessee, 3 Corps, and the Colquitt's Brigade, whereas on the Union side, you got the Iron Brigade, Pennsylvania Army, 12th Virginia, 30th North Carolina, 2 Corps, and I Corps. So, the server pop for tonight is currently 239. CSA right now currently up by 5 players, artillery-wise. CSA taking 5, Union side taking 8. So our infantry in balance right now is 8 in favor of the CSA side. And I'm sure they'll appreciate that little imbalance. Frontline reporters for today, representing our Union side, you have Seasoning from the 12th Virginia. And then on the CSA side, you got Hudson from the 5th New Hampshire. Appreciate these guys so we can see what's going on the ground while also seeing what is going on in the sky. So, if you are playing in this match, whether it be live streaming or recording and uploading your perspective, send me the link to that, whether it be on Discord or in the comment section, and I'll put a link to that in the pinned comment of the video. So if you want to watch someone playing this outside of the frontline reporter views we have here, feel free to check that out, assuming we have a link. But, Crossley Creek, I haven't seen this map in a while. Obviously been out the past couple of weeks, but even before then, I haven't seen this map played in a while. The developers, in an update about 2-3 months ago at this point, gave the defending side 7.5% more tickets. And generally how this map goes is the Union side will hit this CSA far right just because it's the most amount of cover that they have. Now, they can go into the center, CSA left side if they want, but again, it's a wide open field, usually doesn't work. So this is the best angle for them to attack. Union, they've got the 69th New York Regiment with the Springfield 42 and the 28th Massachusetts with the Enfield, whereas the CSA defense, on the other hand, they have the 33rd Virginia with the Lorenz or the Enfield, and they have the 8th Louisiana with the option of the Enfield or the Springfield 55. So, with that being said, Union's starting to push up a little manpower towards this left side. You got I Corps kind of holding off on the edge with Iron Brigade behind. Holding towards the center of the map here, looks like you got 12th VA. I will note that it is slightly uphill elevation here. So those shots are probably not hitting anything, but, you know, hey, they're shots. Actually, they might be. That's a hard angle. I mean, you can barely see the CSA flag. You see some of those, at least one of the CSA bullets. I don't know how well it showed up in the recording, but it went way over. You got Union already here. Meanwhile, CSA, on the other hand, looks like they have some skirmishers out on the far left. But you got artillery here in the center on point. And then moving to our right side, you got Colquitt's Brigade, 5th New Hampshire. And then this right side, you got 3 Corps, 10th Tennessee, and Sussex Brigade. Guys, 5th NC on the right here. Iron Brigade starting to make a little push up. You see they took a couple of hits. 6 LA pursuing, trying to hit this far left. I like the push, going out of bounds slightly just to make sure they get on that. And wow, Archer died. An officer died to a private, man. Anyways. Kind of hard to tell what's going on here in the corner. You do have some CSA groups reinforcing on the side. 15th Alabama, part of 3 Corps here, wiping the Union flag, flanking really nicely. Now they're charging in. And it looks like CSA line has held. 3 Union flags are down. Last one being over here with 12th VA, who's kind of, in a sense, distracting. But really good hold there from the CSA side. Kind of surrounded the Americans and pushed them out. And you can already tell in the ticket imbalance, it's almost a half morale stage difference, and we just started. But that's 3 flags down there. Union main spawn. This is the Hooker's Push of drill camp for the Union side. Not, I don't know if it's as far. It's still pretty far nonetheless. So the issue for Union now is they have lost all their flags within that CSA defensive line. And now they can obviously run up and pick them up, but the odds of them actually being able to do that, outside of maybe the exception of this flag over here, are pretty low just because CSA, their defensive line is here. Union's probably not going to be able to get that back. So these flags that are down, they have a 5-minute despawn timer on them. What are they talking about?
Oh, right. Carl was back here. He let me know when they were charging. It was beautiful.
Yeah, it's insane.
Send my regards to Carl. Godspeed.
Yes, of course.
Delaware. For the Horns.
So these flags, they have a 5-minute despawn timer on them. So Union's not going to get them back for, at this point, another 3.5, 4 minutes. And that's another big issue is, what is it? I don't remember the other drill camp map that's like the Hooker's Push for CSA. I think it's like Steffen's Lot. But similar to that map I just mentioned, it might be wrong. Or Hooker's Push. By the time the Union team actually gets back up here and reformed, those flags are going to despawn, and someone will have to spawn in and make this whole trek across the map. So losing your flags on a map like this, it is not that good for you. Really not that good for you. So it's just going to be a lot of wasted time and a lot of yapping here.
A little bit back. 5 feet. Let's go, boys. 5 feet backwards. Come on.
But 12th VA did not get involved. Again, maybe just trying to act as a distraction, which, I mean, you did have some CSA groups. I don't know where the bulk of Sussy was. I saw 5th NC, but Sussy came roaring in shortly afterward. They might have been hiding further back. Just missed them because the overview there was a little quick. So we'll see what happens. Something I think also to note is that there is no Steam chat in this. Yeah, it looks like Sussy Brigade's holding back here. At least banners are.
A really good demonstration of how they endanger everybody's lives on a daily basis. As you can see, this is not a rail yard. He is a half mile away from his rail yard.
I wonder. Sounds like he's playing a YouTube video.
Currently using these tracks as an extension of that rail yard.
But yeah, I mean, an interesting thing is, I mean, Union's got that buck and ball. CSA doesn't have a buck and ball, which makes some of these results a little more surprising. But I mean, what's our? We're at 220. Oh, 250. That's climbing. Was the chord sheet say I was supposed to go that high? I don't. Okay, it did. It said 280 was max, so okay. I wasn't expecting 250. I was expecting like 200 to 220, so that's a good thing. But Union team finally starting to make their way back up here. Now they can either just sit back and wait for the flags to get up to them, which again it's going to chew another 3 or so minutes off the clock. You still have these 3 flags here. They should be despawning within the next 30-45 seconds, I would expect. Which the people on the ground, they should be able to see the down flag marker. But Union can either just sit back, shoot it out, or they can just charge straight in trying to get those flags, which, you know, they have their pros and cons. Union's actually starting to shift over a group towards their friendly artillery over here. I-Corps moving this way. And this already position I find extremely funny for Union. I remember CSA and pubs would just charge this out consistently, at least when the map first came out. If you would have fired into friendlies. Anyways, I-Corps shifting around here. Rest of the Union team's kind of splitting off here. 12th VA looks like they're inching forward a little bit. I don't know what they're doing there, per se. I mean, CSA are in the house. I-Corps is just spreading out, shooting. I mean, this is what happens when you lose your flags, especially on a map like this. It's like, first Delaware's holding this house. I didn't know that this was them, but look at that. Oh. Beast is maybe going to try to get a flag, but it looks like 2 of them have despawned, which means third's going to despawn any second. So, I mean, Union's going to get these flags back in, you know, 2.5, 3 minutes, assuming someone spawns in, which surely someone will spawn them in very shortly. They've got to see it despawn.
This plan is completely not going at all.
Can we point out the fact that 99 to 70%?
That's why you'll see sometimes the attacking team, what they'll do is They'll just charge in and not bring their flags with them. Which, especially when you have 5-second respawns on flags, you gotta wipe people fast. And also, if you want to take ground as an attacker, you need to have your flags. Because if you charge at a position and you're trying to take ground like the Union was trying to do here, you need your flags. Because if you don't have flags respawning people, someone every 5 seconds, defenders have that, and they'll eventually be able to overwhelm you. So, you can understand why they brought up their flags. It's obviously very risky. It's fascinating. It started off with River Crossing, which, for those of you who don't know what that is, it's a Harper's Ferry based map where CSA has to charge across either a pontoon bridge or a railroad bridge and try to charge at the Union position. It never really did well. It started off with that map with the CSA, instead of charging their flags across and losing them, they would just keep them back and not charge them in. And that has kind of spread to a lot of most maps in this game, actually. So it's fascinating. Now, I know this is a campaign. I don't know if I could probably ask. I don't know if this is a campaign night or not. But if this was not a campaign night, and because normally, like, there's Sunday night fights, which I used to cover, but the event died a little, and it's starting to make its way back. Not as back as it was before, which is why we're doing War of Brothers campaign. It's nice to see Conquest on that too. But if normally in campaigns, the map selection is like a wheel or something like that, or depending on the map or whatever. But events like Sunday Night Fights, which are just everyone just shows up, picks maps, have a good time. Usually each side gets to pick a map. If that was tonight, I can't believe one side would pick Crossley Creek. Seems that way anyways.
Let's go do an ice raid, Daddy.
Let's do it.
12th VA versus 1st Delaware in the house. You heard them. They're raiding. Oh, dang. There goes Natty. Who can play their music the louder? That'll be the true winner of all of this.
Ice, 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 ice.
Time to deport some motherfuckers.
What is going on? Hold up. In the middle of our street, our house. In the middle of our street. Oh, there's a fun little video where that just loops. Just like our house. In the middle of our house. Or it turns into that eventually. Which is kind of funny. 12th VA slowly making progress, but they got the spawns on the outside versus 1st Delaware. Hateful, trying to have a good time, but 12th VA doesn't like the music, I guess. And in the end, 12th VA will win that. We'll see if they beat the copyright system there. It's interesting. Because at least when I played a couple years ago, some events were like, you can't play the copyrighted music. Well, some events just don't like sound pads in general because it breaks immersion. There's that argument. It's also, sometimes it can just be bad. But sometimes they'll say, like, you know, content creators,
Can somebody please direct me in the way of where the Union artillery is?
That way. The content creators, because of the copyright stuff, I have, at least from my experience, if you just hear something, you either fly away or you just yap over it, and it usually doesn't pick it up. Usually. I'll be intrigued. This is a little experiment here. But Union's engaged, and they're still sitting back. They should have their flags at this point, but generally as an attack, you want to hit the defenders down to engage by the 30-minute mark. And as we can see, that is not the case. It ain't even close. I mean, CSA's up by 2/3 of a morale stage right now. And the thing is that next map does not get any easier for the Union side. Arguably worse. Now,
Yes, Sergeant.
maybe. I don't know. The ticket... What is that canister shot? That did not do crap. They were also shooting at these guys and they just missed. Hello, MB. Because, the ticket balancing that they did, like, they gave 7.5% more tickets to the defenders on this map, which...
Remember, guys, just for your information,
based on what we're seeing right now, was not a great change by any means. But it's really hard to balance this game. I mean, you can play from 0 to 400 players. Not that 0 players has ever happens, but you can get, 50v50 at times, among other things. And we actually have something going on. I-Course pushing in. No flag or flag? No flag.
Form a line. Form a line. Hold here. Hold here. Hold here. Form a line. Form. Reform. 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 Sing him on the hill.
You got some CSA moving over here, 15th Alabama. Union's not pushing on the other side.
Coming out of those bushes, boys.
Hey, can y'all get out of the way of the cannon?
Yeah, they're starting to pull back.
Hey, can y'all clear a hole?
On the snake fence right, boys. On the snake fence right.
Person directly behind you.
Here they are. Here they are. Shoot them back.
And you do have some of these 15th Alabama guys charging in. I-Corps falls back. More CSA reinforcements moving on. And I mean, this is... The no communication stuff is huge, right? Because look how many... Just zooming out here, look at the CSA line. Look how many shifted to the left, right? Not that there's a whole lot of Union over here, but if they pushed in, they would have maybe had an even shot at winning something there, potentially getting flagged. But, I mean, that's just kind of the effect of no Steam chat and officers can't instantly communicate. Which kind of means you need better communication, you need to be watching your friendlies and stuff. It almost feels like CSA, though, outnumbers Union by a lot, and they're up by 13 right now, which, maybe would explain that feeling. Artillery-wise, though, USA 7, CSA has 5, so I mean, it's a 15-man infantry imbalance right now.
Well, shit.
Rip that guy.
Wisconsin, fall back. Second Wisconsin, fall back.
I will say they allow communication in the in-game text chat system as well. So, and I mean, based on what I'm seeing from a frontline reporter's views, the thing is, Union's trying to, like, at least based on the conversations I'm seeing, they're trying to be very, what's the word? Thorough with their plan, which that takes time, and in the War of Rights, there is no time for that. You must attack with everything you have, something along the lines of that. And so if you push up on this side and you see all the CSA collapsing in, go take the other side of the map. It's just simple stuff like that. But, they want to make sure they're attacking well. They got to do it as a team, though. It's almost a whole... That's what? Half to two-thirds of a morale stage difference right now. That is, yikes.
I am invincible. I have not died yet. I shall slaughter him.
They're them trotting across the field like there's no care in the world. Where's the officer? I think we killed him. Yeah, we are being volleyed from northeast.
So, still no movement from the Union. I mean, at this point, Union's... they're not going to win. They are not going to win. I mean, what? It's been 20 minutes, 21 minutes almost, to be precise. Well, it's 9 plus 10. And they haven't even gotten the CSA down one whole morale stage. It's like Union's going to have to early cap to stop that black timer or go ham on kills, but someone said let's compromise by restarting. I don't know if a restart would fix the result right now. I mean, Union's charged once and it failed bad. It would be kind of funny if they just sat back and did nothing at this point. They are starting to consolidate at least a little on this left side.
You're doing a great job, man. I admire your leading.
Once more, down that column. Take it, boys, at the snake fence. Top of the snake fence, stay.
I mean, honestly, There's only so much you can yap about. I hope to those of you who have actually watched everything up to this point, I appreciate it. This is, you know, I hope you've enjoyed the yap fest that is this. This is because we had the podcast on the channel, and someone recommended, you know, you got to put a video on in the background or something, you know, to keep people sick. Because the podcasts never really do well, which is why we stopped doing them. At least for now. They could always come back, but we definitely need a larger viewership base for that. But, I mean, this channel does a lot of videos that aren't podcasts. So, obviously, there's a fan base for what we do, right? It's like you do something consistently for a while, people kind of expect that. Or at least they subscribe for that, not a podcast per se. But sometimes people are like, you gotta just, you know, hop in a pub match and just yap about stuff. Which does happen every once in a while in an event. There'll be something like this, you get a co-commentator on and we yap. But when will the Union charge?
I'm so disappointed.
What is going on here? The Union's doing some movements. If only the CSA could see them. Oh my goodness. It's almost a whole morale stage difference at this point.
Fire your weapon, Colonel.
Oh.
Timmy, you yelling at the wrong guy, brother.
Wrong guy, but I love.
Looks like the Union side is finally saying to all charge left. Which they basically did that the first time. That'd be funny if they just lost their flags and lost this charge, and then they're like, okay, we're just gonna sit at main and do nothing for the rest of the game.
You used to wash yourself this morning.
So,
Wash yourself?
28-minute push. Yeah. My goodness.
What shampoo did he
21
use?
minutes left in the round. Union side is starting to make moves finally. It's, man. If this is how this round is going for the Union, next round, that's going to go terrible for them. Which, at Crecy's Cornfield, I've heard, I wasn't there, but I heard the Union won as a defender on Crecy Cornfield once. I think it was lower pop, which I've never heard that before. You know, I'll get messages every once in a while where it'll be like, you should have been at this event, or you should not have missed tonight. You know, you missed XYZ. And always the craziest stuff happens when you're not there. That would be very cool one day to have multiple commentators doing multiple events, so we can cover everything. That was a very cool thing to have. But obviously, would want that to be well, and we obviously need to be making enough on here to make sure that is financially viable. Would not want to lose money doing that, that's for sure, especially since this is just a side outing.
Alright, 15 C, on my line, take aim.
You got... Most of the communication in this game has been doing through the text chat. Archer's asking if they want to do 1920, and as we can see, it's 1920. No one's really replied to him outside of some random stuff. And looks like you got some I-Corps guys starting to go. Oh, I-Corps going. This is so spread out. Oh my. This is so bad that it's so good almost. It's nearly there. 2 Corps now moving in. You got Iron Brigade moving. You have 12th VA and 30th North Carolina sitting back. 30th North Carolina is starting to go in. CSA is so bored they're charging out the Union already. And they're Iron Brigade just going straight for it while 2 Corps and I-Corps stopped. Oh my, oh my goodness, the CSA just destroyed this Union initial attempt. Oh my. What is going on? CSA, we're here. CSA finally hit engage, Union and taking losses. Holy crap. The Union, hey, they're pushing, they're gaining ground. You know, they're doing something here. Some are trying to go in valiantly, and they will die valiantly. I don't know, he's not. There you go.
They're right in front of us.
No, I can't turn around. No, I have to get
Back around the other side of the barn.
Move it back around.
Union's just trickling guys up there. You still have groups sitting back. Who's this? 12th VA's just sitting back here. What are they doing? I mean, what? You gotta... The flags aren't... Oh, this is so bad. This is so bad. This is so bad. 15th Alabama's now pushing in, and they're gonna get a flank. They see those flags, and they want them. And all of these should be hits.
Yeah, all their flags are out there, Gypsy.
Oh, man.
They're stacked behind that house.
They don't even know. They don't even know.
The numbers have evened out here. I don't know if it's because people joined or what. That's the thing. It feels like CSA outnumbers the Union by a lot, but that's just not even the case. What is going on?
Shift right down the fence.
Oh my goodness. This is great. There are points in your life where you gotta sit back and laugh and enjoy it. Makes it worth it at least. If CSA don't curb stomp the Union next round, I will be utterly shocked.
I was like, oh, somebody's gonna jump over. I want to see who it is.
And they fully throw them off. 5th NH pushing out, doing that. And Union now just sitting back and shooting. They didn't lose their flags this time. That is, you know, that's an improvement from before. You know, you can at least think of the positives from that aspect, you know. It's been almost 30-some minutes, and CSA is only a fourth of the way through engaged. Oh, man. I really want to know what the ticket advantage is on this map. I guess that's something to test, but...
If only.
Pull it back on me, 30th.
So we'll see. Honestly, the clock will just probably tick down to 0, and the American team will just be sitting back and shooting the whole time. And at least there already is shooting, missing, hitting some corn. You know, it was actually really cool when I went to the Civil War battlefields recently. Standing up on the Bloody Lane Tower overlooking corn, it was a windy day, and watching the wind go over the corn. That was actually, I don't know, I've never seen that before, or at least never cared to remember. It was kind of neat. Random thought. I guess also too the Grand Campaign event, the EU event I watched earlier today, that was some of the best strategy I've ever seen in my life, and I guess this is just rebounding, going back to where it was before. First Delaware is back into our house in the middle of a field.
Keep it up. You guys are doing great. You guys are doing great. Oh my God. I saw 3 guys die.
Outside of 12th VA trying to storm the house, they haven't charged once with the team. At least it didn't look. I haven't seen it yet. The rest of the Union sitting back, reforming. Officers are not really yapping, it seems, in the chat. Or I'm just looking at a bad time. Jeez. They are counter-battering.
I wasn't even properly aiming.
I got the other guy. There we go.
13 and a half minutes. My goodness.
It's been too long since I've seen a good brawl.
Chest height at this range, CQB. Belt the chest height.
No words can describe the situation at hand.
Right off of the smoke.
Oh my goodness, the whole Union team is this 12th VA. 12th VA stands firm. They've been the most consistent thing this whole round. Not that that's a good thing per se, in terms of their strategy. The rest of the Union team is just, they're not sitting on this right side.
We'll follow you. Let's go.
We'll keep them from swinging around this side. We'll basically just kind of move about like 20 yards forward.
Follow the IB,
and then,
boys.
yeah.
Ready.
Yep.
Stick to that blades.
1 second, follow.
All right.
You heard them. Oh boy.
This might be the reenactment of Cullen, boys, but on me.
Only thing Union can do at this point, you kind of heard it as we were flying in, but they have to early cap to stop the black timer to give themselves more time. That is the only chance they have at this point. And so they're going to go to the point, to early cap the point. And here we go. My goodness.
Get behind us.
If half the Union goes and half the Union stays, that's going to be hilarious. Oh my goodness, half of them are volleying. Oh my goodness. Anyways. And Union numbers are going to do some damage here. CSA right side is starting to move in as quickly as they can. Union is winning on point. That was a brave man finishing that sponge. Here comes CSA reinforcements. Union's got all 4 flags, so it looks like their whole team. You got CSA, though, trying to cut them off on the backside. Can Union hold?
Come on down the south park, into the caissons, let's go. Get your rows over here.
Right here, boys, right here.
Come on, get cheddar, Bob, bitch. Come here. Come here, bitch.
Get those colors up. Get the colors up. Oh, you messed up with Tennessee in the fucking third quarter, bitch.
And that's a clean sweep. You know, at least everyone in Union got involved there. They at least tried something. You know, you can appreciate that. But they do hit breaking. CSA close to taking losses, but these flags are down till the, you know, basically the 5-minute mark. And you even got a scouting party, probably first Delaware. Yep. Am I surprised? No. We shall follow them in the meantime. But, you know, hey, you know, at this point, that's the only thing Union could do. It did not work. So, it is what it is. I mean, when you sit around for 2/3 of the match, essentially, there's really not much more you can expect, I guess. Whole morale stage difference, jeez. Who will win? First Delaware or some artillerymen? Time to find out. Oh, Krog's going in. Krog aiming at Witcher. Can he hit? No. That landed just short.
I think your friends are dying because I'm based and you're not. That's why.
Oh well. You know, I normally pick the attacking team because the attacking team's already never gets charged out.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. You missed. You missed.
He did not miss, Buzz. He killed your friendly.
Why do you have to do it? You missed your time. Ooh, 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 you're dead. Ooh, ooh.
Oh my god, please stop yapping.
Man, if he does not like the yapping, he would not like this broadcast.
Alright, boys, you ready? You ready? You're still leading.
Oh. No flags for Union. I mean, they got to spawn at main. They're just going to go in and probably get the flags and charge in, because what else can they do? Here we go.
It's the king! Am I gonna
Oh shit! Bitches.
What is that song?
Got him! There's this guy. Kill this guy. Fuck you. Come back.
I'm gonna get their officer.
Kill yourself. Baited.
I got their officer.
That's with me. I'm getting this. Oh, Ted.
Yeah, that's right.
Turn left, they're in the woods.
So there is a couple Union guys who did break through. Union got 3 of their flags, it looks like.
Come here.
Taste the goddamn iron.
Finish him.
Taste the iron. Let me get a scalp. Let me get a scalp. Let me get a scalp.
Taste the iron.
So, in about a half morale stage for Union, they'll hit final push. Black Timer would drop probably to like 4 or 5 minutes. So, Black Timer might not even drop if they hit final push. But, man, I have not seen a round of War of Rights like this in a while. That's not a compliment either.
There's a couple pot shotters to the south. Maybe don't die to that.
Oh my fucking god. Where's the homies? Why can't I feel it?
Front row, Raggy.
You know, I'm just gonna
Let's push back to the woods.
Smith.
quickly take my chances here.
Man. Union falling back due to some arty fire, and look who we have here again, moving in. First Delaware, the Yappers, the Yappists. Are they not going to go in? Are they going to be smart? Wow. That's a new day here. Oh, never mind. Oh, Tactical Potato wants, though.
They are. You're freaking terrible. Get out of here.
You come the fuck back here!
Go. Waste of space.
Suck my dick.
So, I mean, a couple out of lines not going to change this as a result, but this clock's just going to tick to 0 and this game's going to be over.
I just gotta believe.
Yeah, it's like an 80%. It's like an 80% sure.
You know, I'm sorry, CS. I haven't really been talking about you, but you know, you haven't really needed to do much, and the times where it's mattered, you all destroyed.
The whole company.
I mean, Union's probably got one good charge left, and that's going to be it.
Hog nose. They're pulling, stiffing, running around like gay.
31.
Ah!
Oh my god.
Space it out from there, people. Space it out.
Do I still have my hat?
3, I almost said 3.5 minutes. Let's just, you know, let's give some spotlight here. We just looked at CQP, we got 10 Tennessee here.
I've survived too much already.
I'll check it out. Here, let me out.
Real shit, keep an eye out for those cooking shells. If you see a shell impact, get ready to run if it doesn't explode.
What was that? Got JD there. Let's see. Union splitting up into 2 groups here. Who do we got back here? The 5th New Hampshire. JD in front. Yeah, they're going to hit the Union and or CSA in the Union in the final push. You got 15th Alabama here hiding in the bushes with MB. We've seen them skirmishing out here all day. And then the extreme right of this CSA line, you got the Sussy Brigade.
I hit him. Check when loaded. I got blood on this bayonet. Hell yeah, bro.
Surely Union will do one more charge. And there it is. Oh my goodness, they just got slaughtered.
Someone blast some free birds.
Ah! My legs! I can't feel my legs! Quick time once more, just the line, boys. I can still walk, I can't feel them now. An honor serum with you guys. Keep going. Keep going.
My whole line is dead.
Keep going. Keep going, man.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Here they come. Keep going. Keep going, boys.
Keep going, Kentucky, please.
Who's going to make it the furthest here? Khan's in the lead. Bojangles. Lonely. Uh-oh. Khan and Lonely Enger. Can Lonely Enger make it past where Khan did? Oh, we forgot about the volunteer here from 30th NC. Made it the furthest. Give him a plaque right there. I missed the name. But, wow. Well, 15th Alabama's just going in. They want to charge.
Kill the dirty. I will drown their
Line them up, line them up.
So they're pushing up here. We got, there's this Iron Brigade going around charging point here. Looks like Iron Brigade in there. Bus just told me they will not take the Haunts house, but First Delaware is not in there, so they clearly lost. What a round of War of Rights. This was the round of War of Rights. Of all the rounds of War of Rights, this was a round. Jeez, 15th Alabama just looks like 3 Corps here just swept right through. Wow. And if we look at the Haunts house here, Pops is actually the last one in it. So in the end, who really won the house? It was Pops. That's the only Union victory today, is this house right here. Don't mind the CSA out there. They're just fake. Anyways, there is nothing to say for this round of War Rights. Absolutely nothing. But if I were to say something, it would be nothing. No. Yeah. I mean, Union charged initially. That seemed like to be their initial plan. They lost their flags, and then that just took about a fourth to a third of the fight away from them. They just lost so much time waiting for their flags to get back, and then once they finally did get their flags back, they just sat and shot it out the whole time, which I don't know. They eventually charged in again. They had the right idea. It was just not going to work when you're charging across an open field like that. And I mean, they tried it one more time, and then they just had shenanigans. So, I mean, CSA, they held all the charges. They wiped flags when they needed to. CSA didn't have to do much, but, you know, when they had moments, they did stuff right. Look at this casualty difference, too. CSA barely taking any casualties. That's wild. Anyways, we'll see you all for hopefully a more entertaining round 2. And here we are with the start to our second round, Crecy's Cornfield. Server pop as of right now, it's currently 256. CSA up by 6 right now. Artillery-wise on this map, it looks like the Union side is taking 7. CSA is taking 4. So, with that in mind, it is currently a 9-man imbalance in favor, infantry imbalance rather, in favor of the CSA side. So, Crecy's Cornfield, This map has historically been very lopsided in favor of the CSA side. That's why the developers a couple months ago gave the Defenders 7.5% more tickets, which this is one of the better ticket changes. I don't know if it's enough. I don't think I've seen it since, but we'll see, of course. Weapons on this map. Union Defense, they have the 39th New York with the Mississippi and the 51st New York with the Springfield 61. CSA, on the other hand, they've got the 6th Louisiana with the option of the Enfield and the Springfield 55, and the 1st Georgia with the option of the Enfield and the Springfield 42. So buck and ball. Anyways, how this map have I've seen it been played? You got CSA already up here, so CSA likes to go up here, kind of down the snake fence to the point, which is over here, and then just kind of push Union back as they go. However, it looks like the whole CSA team is just pushing through this cornfield, not even bothering at the Union force that is in the open, who just fired their first shot in this direction, that being 6LA. So, it looks like Union maybe wanted a more open engagement over here, where their rifles could do better, but it looks like CSA, for the most part, is just kind of not caring and just continuing onward. Which, looking at this Union line, holding the far right, you got 12th VA, you got I-Corps, and I-Corps starting to shift back here, realizing the situation. Iron Brigade, we saw 6LA down here as well, 30th North Carolina, PA. They are shifting with this CSA team that's moving downward. CSA, I think, is smartly just avoiding the Union here and trying to get fighting to happen over here. A lot more cover and stuff. A higher chance of there being close quarters combat, which when you've got buck and ball in your team shotguns, essentially, that's going to be good for you. Who keeps running into the 12th VA is taking the guns. Again, I choose the attackers so that they don't get these pop-ups, but alas, here we are. Taking those artillery positions, by the way, Alfred, no advantage to your team whatsoever. Looks like actually it was I-Corps took it, apologies, because here's the thing, you can't see anything. In order for you to make these guns effective, you got to roll them like all the way. There's no good place. Seriously, there's no good place for these guns. And it's kind of the same thing with Union, just in the opposite direction. JD did a complete 180 with MB guys around the Union position, and they're now charging the Union guns. Which I don't think that shot got anybody.
You no one saw that.
But this map just flipped 180. MB, JD, at least the few that kept pushing up are now starting to get engagements with the Union force over here. 30th NC and 6LA, at least sticking together here. I mean, if you just look even from this gun position here, like, seriously, like, you can't see anything with this gun position. Even if you rolled around, like, maybe to here, it's still hard to see. A lot of these drill camp maps, Artie, it just felt like Artie was put down just so the maps could have Artie, which is not good game design by any means. So CSA, for the most part, is getting behind this Union team a little spread out. You got more guys charging the CSA guns, and we're going to see, unfortunately, that pop-up happen a lot. Union charging out MB and JD guys that have taken the gun. They're also charging out CSA here.
Hey, dude, that was fun as hell the other day, shooting cannons with you and your brother, man. That was fun, dude. I was just thinking about that.
Buddy, boys, good call.
And this charge is not really a charge. I didn't even realize there was like a little trench here. Zap's using it pretty well.
Order infantry to me! Trench line!
Persons joining in there. Tickets slightly going in CSA's favor. Union sending more guys down, trying to trickle in. They're getting close shots, but not really fully committing to that. You can't necessarily blame Union as taking the guns. And they're now flanking around the CSA. What is this match?
That's right, boys. Come on. Welcome to America. All. Kill them all, boys.
Your mom should have took plan B.
Their flag's down, their flag is down, their flag is down.
You have CSA there trying to get some new position. Looks like I-Corps 30th North Carolina are now going to try, and they're going to try to, if they can get CSA flags down, that can be huge for them. Similar to what we saw last round. And That bush is really making it so that neither side retreats here. Looks like you got some close range shooting. CQB not seeing these I-Corps 6 Georgia guys going in for a flank. Looks like Union is slowly starting to prevail on this spot with guys going up and over and charging out the flags. So they just need to get the flags up and get out.
2 flags down.
So good job on those flag bearers there. Let's give them a little shout out here. You got Bob and Wes here. That bush is making it so neither side retreats. I don't think they know how many are on either side. Looks like you had some charging, though, on CQB. Iron Brigade and some 6LA guys charged in. Got a wipe there. No flag down, though. Meanwhile, 6 Georgia still doing their little riffle round over here. What are these matches of War of Rights? 10th Tennessee now charged out the yard, and they're hitting behind Union getting flags.
Fucking penis.
Hit that man! Hit that man!
I hit him good with my penis.
I saved you, D.
So that's one Union flag down. You got 12th VA and I-Corps trying to form up a little line here a little further to the south. Which CSA will probably push through. Oh my, who is still at CSA Arty? And Union's now getting charged out here, albeit very slowly. And with that, that's a second flag down. Oh, Possum gets it back up. Bullrog wants it. See, the thing is, I could switch to the Union side, but those pop-ups would still be there. Union hits engaged. Bullrog really wants this flag. And Person's gonna get that. So that's 3 flags now down. Or, sorry, 2. Third flag is somehow still up. Woody down here. Which someone will be able to get it. There it goes. So that's 3 now. We can count. So outside of the detachment that's taken the CSA guns. Huh. Does someone have to be in skirmishing for the guns to be taken over? Because interestingly, this guy ran out and then it said Arty's been retaken. Anyways, 3 flags are down. You do have 5th New Hampshire now pushing up through the Union guns. We gotta get a little track of how many times that freaking pop-up has happened. See, it's dumb too because you can turn off a lot of the HUD settings, which is what I've done for this, but you can't turn off that one. I don't know why. I guess it's just that important for all of us to know. Oh my goodness. Anyways, CSA, they have full control of the map right now. And you got CQB guys shooting into their own men.
That's Union or not?
Yeah, you're friendly.
Right oblique.
Okay,
Right
thank
oblique
you.
as well. What is that right
Look at
oblique?
that. There they are. Easy shot.
CSA is about to go into engage, but yeah, I mean, Union's pretty much clumped up. Their main spawn is around here-ish, it seems. So, I mean, they're not too far away from it, but they're just kind of crammed right now. And, I mean, their best option of attack is going through the corn. Again, most amount of cover, similar to what we saw last map. But those flags despawned or someone picked them up. Huh. Oh, well. Anyway, CSA do hit engage. This point is actually a really small point of contention. If the CSA early cap stopped the black timer, they'd have to hold it for 12 minutes and they could win at that point. Or they could just keep dealing tickets to the Union. The only time you really want to ever early cap is if you're running out of time. Or the defenders are turtling. Slash you can't deal enough damage to them. And, I mean, as long as defenders are willing to fight, which, I mean, Union is at least in a position to keep a shootout with the CSA. They might be out of bounds for CSA, though. You know, you might as well keep dealing that ticket damage.
Yeah, they're at the house. We know. They took it. It's getting tragic. All right, 30th. Fuck this. Pull it back. We're gonna do some Viet Cong shit in the corn.
Hell yeah. Looks like you have other Union. I-Corps starting to loop around and form up that side. 2 corps over here as well. Meanwhile, on the opposite side, on the Artie here, you got Iron Brigade, and then holding behind, you got 12th VA, who's now moving up and overseeing Iron Brigade go that way. But here we go. That's I-Corps. Oh, looks like they're going to try to go for the flag. The CQB see him.
Behind us,
He's down. I got him. They're behind us. Nope, there's more. There's more. Oh, thank God you missed. Why are you getting your bayonet on in the middle of this? Why are we doing that? That's crazy. Get him. CQB, they're still up.
And Sausage Brigade really just saved CQB.
You cannot aura farm. You cannot aura farm here, Blue Belly. Blue Belly, you cannot aura farm.
Man, I am sure glad I am a
If you're CSA holding here and you're shooting this way, you need to have someone over here to be watching. You can't just leave your back open like that. Not that we play these maps too often, but...
Jesus, how many stabs does it take?
Alright, down, boys. Good work.
Rally, reform
Stay on zap. Stay on zap.
Reform the line. Reform the line.
So, Sussy Brigade, in the nick of time, saving CQB and that flag too. Union flag going down again. Looks like only 2 or so flags are down right now. You still have a Union guy trying to go to CSA Spawn. 2 other guys are trying to get a tour of the map here. 6 Georgia guys here. But the Union side almost down to taking losses at this point, which if CSA early capped on taking losses, they'd have to hold it for 7 minutes to win instead of 12, which is what it would be if they early capped right now. Meanwhile,
I think we ought to get our whole team to sweep this more. Maybe we can get all the way back around them and pen them in their spot.
Yeah, your friendly flags coming back, enemy flags behind.
that's bold thinking. Well, you know, really the only chance Union has at this point is if they do what they said, which is not going to happen. The odds of that are astronomical. Or if the CSA early cap, which CSA hasn't even touched point yet. I haven't seen the compass fill up red any amount.
Chappie, that you right in front of me?
Yep, that was me.
Alright, I just spawned in behind you.
Spooky, come back to us, please.
I want to play some mariachi music so that.
Spoopy. Spoopy.
So the whole CSA team is now basically pushed up. I think they're trying to find Union. A little bored here. Union backing off the corn a little bit. Surely they've seen them. So they pop their shots, run back. Union starting to go through the corn. 6 Georgia in front. Some Iron Brigade guys as well, and 10th Tennessee is not looking. Honestly, it's just kind of hard to see in the corner. You don't see them until they're on top of you, to be fair.
They're in the call.
They're in the
Charge him on as a tank.
So Union hits taking losses. Here comes 6 LA.
There's a Yankee right next to you.
Save me, Mau Mau.
Stab when and go, 6. Stab when and go. And press T. Make sure you spam the fuck out of T. Spam the fuck out of T.
Yankee. There's a Yankee right. 2 Yankees.
And CSA are going to hold that. Meanwhile, you got those guys there. You got Iron Brigade guys going way off. Second, Wisconsin's doing their own thing. They're part of Iron Brigade. Or they're not a part of Iron Brigade, but they're very close friends, and they just play events with them. There you go. At least I'm pretty sure anyways. Wow. Union, they're all... This is... Wow. Half morale stage difference. I mean, combining both rounds morale stages at its peak, it's like almost 2 morale stage difference combining both rounds, and it's probably going to get worse for Union this round.
I want to watch out. Stay over here on this pocket to the right.
Yep. They're coming right to us.
Can CSA get
Take a
over
step
here?
back from the fence, guys.
Yo, brace on that fence, boys.
Stretch out to the right. Over to Archer. All the way down to Archer.
You know, and I was told Union won this like 2.5 weeks ago. This map is, you know, CSA has to be some kind of bad for them to lose this map. Meanwhile, 12th VA and 30th North Carolina just having a jolly good show. Pop some shots.
Because they still have to attack us at one point in time right now. They do.
Oh, rip Natty.
Holy shit.
Fuck you! Fuck you! I'm back.
So, I mean, yeah, just meta-wise, the only... are they seriously charging the Arty? I don't know what they're waiting for. The thing is, if Iron Brigade's trying to like do this massive flank and hit from behind, you need numbers. You need force behind it, which you do not have. Anyways, you got some more Union now moving out. I-Corps going in. Again, right, you got to have some force behind it, and Union is just not together. You got some Union starting to fall back, maybe trying to turtle here. Which is, again, the only hope Union has is if Union turtles, CSA is like, we're not killing enough of them, we need to early cap, and then Union retakes point and regains like 3/4 of a morale, 2/3 to 3/4 of a morale stage. And I-Corps gonna go in, CQB trying to hold.
I'm sorry, Harley.
They're in the cabin, they're in the cabin,
I don't even know how I killed you.
He's in the cabin. Oh my god. I'm gonna go in.
Stab and go.
Oh, no, Bates, I'm sorry.
Zoinks, man. Get them all, man. Zoinks.
They hold that there, no surprise. Where's Iron Brigade at? Where'd they even go? They're taking a tour of the map. Alright, Union, they're now back out here. What are they going to do?
Fort Chuck County, stay to the left side of the line, please.
I will say, despite all of this, the red uniform looks very nice.
You're doing good work, Pork.
See, oh, my Iron Brigade's engaged. They're charging in the few CSA guys that are still holding up in the Arty. Nitro with a hit. Can he get the kill? Oh my goodness, Nitro's popping off. Meanwhile, Froze gets a kill over here. John Doe was aiming. Feast as well. Ghoul gets him though. 2v2. Who's going to win it all? Froze goes down. Ghoul goes down. John Doc versus Nitro. John Doe gets the win. And with that, Union's going to win the game. Oh, man. What are these guys doing? I-Corps is just completely spread out right now. 4th Rhode Island, I don't even know what they're doing. I mean, 12th VA and 30th North Carolina are shooting it out. 2 Corps is just kind of sitting back right now. They haven't charged in a minute. CSA is just waiting to knock them into breaking, and then this will be over with.
Fuck you, Hans Creek.
Fuck you, right, man.
cover. Don't load in the open.
No, run on the other side of that bush, boys. They can't even see us. Belt high, right through that shit.
If y'all hear me panicking and not saying anything legible, assume we're being charged over here.
Yes.
Oh, wow. They're still... yeah. Hey, they're keeping someone over here at least. I like to see that. What do you got here? Iron Brigade guys. 2 corps now moving out this way. 4th of morale stage. Okay. This is... the weirdest round of War of Rights. Or at least the weirdest event I've seen in a long time, that's for sure. I don't know how well it does. I don't... again, if you've been sticking with this video the whole time, I appreciate it. You're enjoying it with me, if you want to call enjoying the word, if enjoying is the right word here. And again, we're not really covering the CSA guys a whole lot. Feel a little bad, but
Behind that rock.
they've just done everything right.
Hostile infantry is also to the northeast. I recommend we load and hold. We penetrate the corn, we wipe them that way. What do you think?
Okay, let's do it. You said northeast?
Hold and hold, boys. Hold and hold. Let them hold.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get nasty. Let's put them into breaking.
I know.
Alright, we've still got smoke northeast and just right of northeast.
One crawling along the fence.
We're on us on the fence.
So, any second now they're going to hit breaking. Union's going to try to charge in to hold it off, which it looks like you have some movement in the woods. What do you got here? 12th VA is going to go in, I assume. Knight meet him, though.
Come on, 12 PA, 12 PA, come on! Do not fucking hold! Hey!
They're just running out taking shots, and here comes Sussy Brigade, among other things, charging downward into the corn. They're kind of scattered out too. I mean, Union's winning a little charge here, all things considered. They're flanking around 2 Corps Iron Brigade. CSA, though, has started the pre-cap. Moment Union hits breaking, they just need to collapse on point, which it looks like you have a couple out of lines here from Union side pushing in. CSA knocks him into breaking. And I don't know if Union's going to be able to get there in time. And that's going to be a GG.
I'm not on cap.
Yankees are east. It doesn't say capturing in your bottom right hand side.
This is a learning moment. Anyways, that's going to be it for our rounds tonight. Weirdest event never mind. I-Corps, stop the cap.
Kill that flag. Oh, this is tragic. I bet you didn't
And CSA take it right back as they all kind of collapse. Oh, wait, here comes 2 Corps, though. Oh, they stop it. Keep getting edged here. I'm not going to say it until it happens. There we go. CSA finally win the point. And as I was saying, this is the 2 weirdest round of War of Rights I have seen in a long time. That first match was... this second round was just Crecy Cornfield, as you have come to know it. But, oh well. If you were watching up to this point, I appreciate it. Wow, that victory is cut off by the ground there. I hope you are at least able to find some enjoyment out of it, whether it be me yapping or the crazy shenanigans that happened below. But besides all of that, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you want to support the channel more, go beneath the video, hit the join button. By doing so, you can get a live stream of all the broadcasts we do with no ads. You can advertise your regiment in the bottom of our videos and get an additional broadcast per week. Besides that, though, we have our Discord and other links in the description as well. Anyways, I appreciate you all. I could not do this without you all, and we'll see you in the next one. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night. Barely any casualties on both these rounds, too. Wow. Anyways, good night.